everybody, my name is Katrinka, I'm a professional singer and a vocal coach, and welcome back to my channel. It's my birthday, and you know what that means. I will treat myself. And what better treatment than the greatest show on earth? Yes, my beloved Nightwish army, today we're gonna look into the greatest show on earth, and we are gonna literally treat ourselves because I know this is gonna be a ride. So let's look into that. Don't forget to subscribe. The new upload schedule is up in the YouTube banner, but with the recent YouTube changes, don't forget to put your notifications on all and not on personalized, because also today I will be having my birthday stream, so come hang out. If you are interested in my streams overall, I stream on Wednesday, Vocal Coach reacts live and a lot of music talk, and on Sunday we have like little community hangouts. And now, without any further ado, Nightwish, the greatest show on earth. I've got butterflies in my stomach. Oh, I love that combo. With like very low set strings. It's a really pretty, simple, but like very captivating motive. You can tell it's very minimal, but still building the atmosphere. God, I'm nervous because I know. Really? Really? Okay, just really quickly, it's super cool how they were able to sing this like offbeat, super fast, punchy kind of sounds with the fireworks. Production value is over the roof every single time with Nightwish. It's incredible. God. I love this sound. I might nerd around a little bit, but this reminds me of Zelda so much. It's very fantasy. It's beautiful. God. How do you recover from performance like that, seriously, if you're there live? There she goes. the person I dressed up for. Beautiful modulation. The lyrics too. I'm happy that I chose the version with lyrics actually. God, like her versatility, not just in singing sphere, but her versatility in delivery is incredible. There's so much fantasy and like beauty in this intro. I really like it. It's very fantasy-like. As I said, I feel like I'm Link in Zelda, literally. Her voice is absolutely truly captivating. I really loved it at the very beginning. She was playing a lot with the different vowels. She was modulating a lot. With the floor, it's really interesting because her classical training in singing is very obvious, but usually only if she chooses to. So it was very clean, very rich, with a good amount of perfectly controlled vibrato. What else can you even want from an introduction? Such a beautiful human. They all are. The chorus. They're really going for like creme de la creme when it comes to sounds and different colors of sounds and choosing the instruments for that. Bagpipes is an amazing choice. Very typical sound.
100 million centuries, we have finally opened our eyes on a sumptuous planet, sparkling with color, bountiful with life. Within decades, we must close our eyes again. Isn't it a noble and enlightened way of spending our brief time in the sun, to work at understanding the universe and how we have come to wake up in it?
Oh yeah, there we go. The energy is insane. God. Ooh. Boy, the atmosphere is building.
The cosmic law of gravity pulled the newborns around the fire. A careless cold infinity in every vast direction. Lonely Pharaoh in the Goldilocks zone. She has a tale to tell. From the
We haven't seen Flora like this before, huh?
into a carven feast. Enter Luca, the tapestry of chemistry. There's a writing in the garden, leading us to the mother of all. We are one, we're all universe.
Oh my God.
What will be science, love, not egomancy?
All right, I'm gonna replay this last part when they started to sing together. I just wanted to say something briefly to the part where she was talking and then singing a little bit. Just very shortly, back to the bagpipes. I love their choices with that because bagpipes are unusual in this type of music, but not unusual in the music in general when someone wants to evoke very ethnic and earthy feel. I really, really loved how they captured the calm before the storm part of the evolution story. It was really cool. They're playing with contrast again, but in this case, very unusually. So the contrast in this case is more between the melodic and something very narrow, speechy, which usually we get this like clean and then dirty and then loud and then quiet, or on the different spectrums of their register, so up and down. This time is this kind of a contrast, and I love it because it got a lot of vibes from different genres, especially that speech part. Oh my god. The immediate switch she did over there, like
betting the tree have a biological holy enter the tapestry.
I love her so much. In the garden. Can we talk about the beauty of the melody too? Her voice is extremely tight over there, but so opened. I genuinely love how Marco and Flor cooperate. It's incredible. They can have like this complete beautiful harmony where their voices matches together, support each other. Like this time where we got beautiful, clean, open tones from both of them. And then we have the complete opposite of the spectrum where we have Marco with a heavy distortion on top of his voice, and then Flor with her completely clean vocals. So they really do have an amazing dynamic in the not in just one way. It's literally they can play around and mix and match it however they please and however it fits into the certain part of performance. It's amazing. She's dragging this beautiful, bright, mixed belts, like her stamina is insane. We knew it, but this is just another level from what we've heard before. Like, really. Oh my god, look at her. God. How can she keep so much composure after such intensive headbanging? And again, cool.
Of what will be, science of the Devonian sea. Alien stars riding the tail of a
The way their voices support each other is incredible. Ooh. We love drummer solo. Hell yeah. You know what I really appreciate is drummers don't get too many solos, and when they do, like, hell yeah, support them. We stand drummer solos in this house. Ooh, that's intense. They're using so many elements from classical pieces. This is beautiful. This is actually very interesting. I'm gonna keep it super short. I'm gonna repeat myself again. The volume of their production is amazing. But in this case, I really love the usage of various sounds. They do use a lot of real life sounds in the music. Like, for example, waves, because they do remind us of something. They evoke certain kind of emotion and they mix it into the music. But on the other side, they use different instruments and Floor's voice to evoke a real life sounds. So you have this two parts of the spectrum, and I love how they mix it all together into the music. It's really incredible. Also, I feel like in a musical piece, this part that Floor is currently singing, I think there will be like a violin playing that part, but just Floor is so capable and incredible that they don't even need instrument in that really super high places. They just put Floor there, just like Floor. There we go. So especially this part, this kind of motive sometimes is used in horror movies. And these parts are usually with a violin or different very high set instruments to induce that really disturbing atmosphere. But hell, do you need that if you have Floor? No, she's just gonna do it. She's capable. Is it Floor? I can hear a little bit of her melodic voice under that, so I would believe that. More headbanging, God. I would lose my consciousness.
After a billion years, the show is still here.
Hell yeah.
One of your fathers died young. The 100 travelers out of Africa. Little Lucy of the 84. You found a fantasy to idolatry, to self-destructive weaponry, and turning out again.
The diction.
Within the past, and it's the dread of the hunted.
This is exactly what I was saying about their cooperation. This is the exact opposite of what they were doing at the beginning.
The cradle of thought, the architecture of understanding, the human lust to feel so exceptional, to rule the earth.
Nice one.
Hunger for shiny rocks, for giant mushroom clouds, the will to know is should be done by. Into history, the grand finale, and
And back to clean and beautiful. This is exactly that cool dynamics that I was talking about between them. They can switch from very clean, beautiful to really like raw, very rough and raw, and their voices still matches. You know, you can play a lot with your own voice, especially if you are so versatile as Floor. But it's even more fun when you can play with two voices that can match and mix so wildly, but like it's amazing, truly. They can go both beautifully clean, then you can get a combination of Floor going completely beautifully clean and Marco very dirty under her and a raw to create a contrast, or they can go both extremely wild and raw and dirty, and that was that example. And I love how they immediately switched to clean. It's just such a huge spectrum that you can actually play with. It's amazing. Very eerie. I like how the passages between the main pieces are so eerie. Like you can tell something is coming. Pew pew! That was like a gun from Star Wars. I like that. I like how they're switching from like a very earthy, natural feel into this more industrial kind of modern. The lyrics are awesome too. The lung power. But I appreciate it from both of them this time, like oh my god. That tone, the Floor really stands behind her legendary iron diaphragm and lung power of a steam machine. It's incredible. Also the high belts, those were insane. Like I got chills all over the body when I've heard that. Holy. Let's give a lot of credit to Marco too, because he's actually extending his ground next to the floor. Great job. Also, I love the phrase "we were here," because they are finished it with yeah, but then morphing into which is way more open phrase. So they're singing "we were here." That's a very good choice, because you get way more open phrase than you would originally get from that word. Good choice.
Kiitos.
I didn't realize it's the very end. Oh, I'm sorry now that I stopped it.
We are going to die, and that makes us the lucky ones. Most people are never
I feel like she was
going to die
almost
because
emotional
they're
at the
never
very
going to
end.
be born.
I am.
Potential people who could have been here in my place, but who will in fact never see the light of day, outnumber the sand grains of Sahara. Certainly those unborn ghosts include greater poets than Keats, scientists greater than Newton. We know this because the set of possible people allowed by our DNA so massively exceeds the set of actual people. In the teeth of these stupefying odds, it is you and I, in our ordinariness, that are here. We privileged few who won the lottery of birth against all odds. How dare we whine at our inevitable return to that prior state from which the vast majority have never stirred?
Their energy is just insane. The sync between them. I feel like they really fit together as human beings. This makes me so happy. Why? I don't know. This just reminded me of that phrase that my dad once told me. He said that even if you're gonna feel alone, just keep on searching, and one day you're gonna find your people. This is great. This is an amazing performance. I feel like this is like a performance of a lifetime. Also, I'm so jealous of everyone who was actually there. Looks beautiful. I feel like their energy is incredibly balanced too. Like I know there are like 3 guys and like 1 woman, but Floor's energy is just so insanely strong that you completely balance the rest of
There is
them.
grandeur in this view of life, with its several powers having been originally breathed into a few forms or into one. And that whilst this planet has gone cycling on according to the fixed law of gravity, from so simple a beginning, endless forms most beautiful and most wonderful have been and are being evolved.
I really like the main theme. I really like all the motives. I loved how the bridges were built. They were very spooky and really inducing the kind of fear from the upcoming part, even though it can be a really nice one. But I feel like that's a good embodiment of like kind of evolution, because you don't know what's about to come. It can be beautiful, it can be very scary. I think this was an amazing performance from Floor. I mean, per usual, we did not even expect anything else from Floor, but I love that she got a lot of place and a lot of opportunities to show every single aspect of her voice, from like a very eerie voice when she was during the narrative parts where she was speaking very stern. Then we've got beautiful, like, oh my god, those belts, they were insane. It's really like growls and heavy fries and heavy distortions, which, yeah, I know you've been all telling me like, oh, just wait until you're gonna hear like floor frying, and I am super happy that she did, because that was amazing. I'm very happy that they did it all together with Marco. This performance from Floor was literally athletic, like literally athletic. If she would run like 20 kilometers, I think that would equal the amount of energy that she literally left on that stage. She has beautiful, strong mix, and that just allows her to sustain such inhuman, enormous performance. Is really incredible, because with most of women, with most of singers, their mix is very bright and not as heavy as their chest voice, but her mix is very strong, and she can very much go into that rock metal era even with her mix and still keep it sustainable. I am so proud of Marco at the same time though. Really, he really did not stay behind Floor. He did very well. He was keeping up extremely well. He really proved that he is fantastic singer, that he's not just like the second singer to Floor in Nightwish, but he definitely can stand his position and just really put up a fantastic vocal performance. It was beautiful to see that once Marco was like serving Floor, and once Floor was serving kind of Marco, because for Marco it's probably way better, easier to go for a little bit more raw, a little bit more dirty kind of singing with a lot of distortion on, and she catered him at one part with that. They went bald with a lot of distortion. It was, you know, very rock, very heavy. And on the other side, there are times where he caters her beautifully with his like very supporting kind of role in the duo. There was everything in this performance. We've got Pew 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 from Star Wars. We've got a really eerie atmosphere of almost like a slasher horror movie. We've got Zelda. We've got fireworks, nothing burns down. And I feel like we've first and foremost got a performance of a lifetime. And yeah, I hope that one day I'm gonna get to see this performance. I'm not gonna be breathing half of it, so at the very end I might be very lightheaded because I have a bad habit of not breathing when someone's belting for a very long time, which Floor built half of this performance. So, but I hope you enjoyed this performance, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe, and of course don't forget to come and hang out with me on my birthday stream. But first and foremost, stay safe and healthy, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye bye.